Barbra Streisand, Dance with Vampires, Whistle Down the Wind. Jimmy's somewhere close to 150, 160 million albums, and there is no other songwriter ever like him. And, oh, here I go getting emotional again, Jimmy. I can never repay him. He has been such an influence, in fact, the biggest influence on my life, and I learned so much from him that there would be no way I could ever repay Mr. Jim Steinman. And the only way I can is by these lyrics, also by Jim. And it holds true for everybody in this room. Is this a blessing or is this a curse? Does it get any better? Does it get any worse? Will it go on forever or is it over tonight? Does it come with the darkness? Does it bring out the light? Is it richer than diamonds or cheaper than spit? I don't know what it is, but it just won't quit. Ladies and gentlemen, the magnificent, the unbelievable, my best friend in the entire world, Mr. Jim Steinman.
I feel, watching people tonight, that I started really late. When I heard Bob Seger talk about 17, going to life. I didn't write my first song until I was 21. I hadn't learned to play piano yet until I was 21. So that was ridiculously late blooming. But I started out by just writing about rock and roll, being a rock critic, which is a genre that Frank Zappa described brilliantly as writers who can't write, writing about people who can't talk, for people who can't read. That made me decide to move on to another phase. So I decided to write rock and roll. The first song I ever wrote, amazingly enough, was called Who Needs the Young, at 21 years old. And I wrote it as a reaction in 1968 to the Chicago riots after the Democratic National Convention in Chicago, when the police and the thugs were called out in Mayor Daley to beat up all the kids and the protesters of Vietnam. And it struck me that it was more exciting to write a song from their point of view than from the kids' point of view. And it's still a great song, which I still have never recorded. And the amazing thing it taught me was that I could write character songs. I could become different characters. I didn't have to call my own life, thank God. But I could just, well, he mentioned Samuel Beckett. It's strange, Samuel Beckett was with me tonight, but he left. I was stunned when you mentioned Samuel Beckett. That was nice. I always get nervous when someone is mentioned posthumously, because I feel eventually my gravestone will be heavily edited, just like the song tonight. I thought I was watching Glee. But I wrote the song, and I learned to write theatrically, and that was a great breakthrough for me. And the main thing for me, as I came to keep writing and trying to hone my craft, was to figure out what a song meant to me. And to me, a great song became an erection of the heart. I mean that the way he said it. Funny and very seriously. It is an erection of the heart. And because of the length of my songs, the After 4 hours, see a cardiologist. I can't make it sure. And of course, every 12-year-old is still, I want to get those records. But for the rest of my life, as long as it will be, I will continue to strive creating erections of the heart. Thank you very much.
One final dream before I go to sleep and fade away at last. One final glance at the child who still waits for me alone. I'll always be alone. One barren tear is shed for you, my dear. You're the future now. Replace me, please, before I'm old. One ancient prayer to cross my heart in the churches of glory and gold. One last heartbeat allows me to find out what went right and what went so wrong. One last beat and I'll know who's the winner. One last beat and we'll see who is strong. And regret is never really ever ending. And regret is never ever disappearing. And regret is, and regret and regret and regret and regret is always resurrected. I regret every dream that I never had. I regret everything that I've never done. One barren tear is shed for you, my dear. You're the future now. Replace me, please, before I'm way too old. One ancient prayer to cross my heart in the cathedrals of glory and doom and salvation and
The clitoris, I thought it was a puppy. What do we say? Bow wow.